All right, lads. I'll give you Blackbeard's honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure? Aye. For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune sailing these West Indies, he ranks amongst the most clever. There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge of these seas. But this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man. And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands. So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
Hello and welcome to another stream of Black Flag, as part of the unique playthrough. Hey there Amateur Tech, welcome on in dude. The last playthrough that I did to celebrate this game's 10th anniversary was the pirate focus one. We finished that on the 31st of July, and this unique playthrough, however, is actually going to continue on from where we left off 2 months ago. So the last stream of this for this playthrough was the 22nd of July. In the game story, a character told Edward to meet them in 2 months' time, and this playthrough involves me waiting that amount of time in real life before continuing the story. So here we are, 2 months later. How's things going, Tech? Hype indeed. Yes, been looking forward to getting back into this playthrough. And before I actually jump into it though, what I usually like to do is I usually like to make a clip of this for posterity to basically say, hey, it's been 2 months since the last stream. So at the moment, that's currently the clip. And that was on the 24th of July, which was 1 month after the previous stream. Tech, you good? You had a nice day off Friday. Oh, you did? Oh, cool. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you had a great day off. That's awesome. The tricky thing about this next part is that in other parts of the game, when a character tells Edward to meet them in a certain amount of time, you can decide when to initiate the mission. But where I got up to in the story, it automatically jumps to 2 months later. So I had to actually stop the cutscene in that previous stream where that was actually playing and then exit out. So when we actually jump into the when I load up the playthrough, we'll be jumping straight into where the story picks up 2 months later. But before we do that, I just want to create a clip of this information and then edit that message that I put in to have the new clip, which is what I'm going to make. Okay, so the last time I did a stream for this playthrough was the 22nd of July 2023. We were told to meet a character in 2 months' time. It is now 2 months since that stream. IRL, it's the 16th of September, and This is just a clip to show that the last stream was the 22nd of July before starting this stream 2 months later. Alright, so I've sorted out the clip for that. Now I just need to go and edit it into the message. Tech, what are we doing if there's another time skip? So the next time skip is another situation where it just goes into a cutscene and says 4 months later. For that, what I'm going to have to do is exit the cutscene when that plays, and then go out to the main menu, and then that's where I'll end the stream, because the next time jump is 4 months. What's different though is it's not a situation where a character tells Edward to meet them in 4 months' time. It's just basically 4 months since the events that happened in the previous part of the story at that point. But the reason I included it just for this time is because I feel that it would work well with what's happening in the narrative at that point, and how Edward has, suffered for 4 months, basically. So that's the exception to the rule. Of course, in the epilogue, when you see Haytham, which is like 10 years after the end of the game, obviously I'm not going to wait 10 years for that. But yeah, all the moments up until the end of today's stream have been situations where the character was told, hey, meet me in a few weeks' time, meet me in a month's time, meet me in 2 months' time. But at the end of this stream, when we get to the point where it does a time jump 4 months, that's where I'm going to end this stream, and then pick up the playthrough 4 months later as well. Alright, so I've updated that command now, so that should have the new clip. That's right, I've got to wait a few seconds, I forgot. Twitch doesn't like it when you... Or I should say Stream Elements doesn't like it when you do this. Ah, come on, game. Save. Could have sworn I saved it. 1 month after last stream. Come on, catch up. I hate when shit like this happens. It seems like it doesn't want to show up as the new edit that I did. Shouldn't be 1 month after stream still. Let's refresh Stream Elements and see if it actually fucking saved it. Because that's probably the next trick. what an asshole the thing, right? It decided not to save it. It's like, come on. Hang on, I know what I did. I've also got a timed message when that actually appears. I think, anyway. Let's see, so... most recent recap. Alright, now let's try it. There we go, that's better. Alright. So that clip that I made recently is now part of that command. So it's been 2 months since the last stream. As I said, when I actually jump into this, it'll be a cutscene where it will say 2 months later. So, let us begin.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
All men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep. And an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Alrighty then. Let's have a look. I think I upgraded the ship to a level that I'm happy with, which should see us through the rest of the game's story. Alrighty then, so we are in sequence 10. So the last memory was trust is earned. We killed Burgess and Cockram. Now to recap what happened in the last sequence. Sequence 9, Muddied Waters, in which Mary Read further reproved our hero for seeking the observatory for reasons selfish in nature, whereupon Edward sailed for Kingston in pursuit of a rumour that the Sage might be docked there, and whereupon he discovered that the Templars, Torres, Rogers, and Hornigold had learned of the Sage's departure from Kingston to the African island of Principe. After which Edward made a hasty departure east, offending much of his crew, who preferred simple piracies to treasure hunts, and arriving thus, landed upon Principe to make the acquaintance of the Sage, a man now turned pirate and calling himself Captain Bartholomew Roberts. Whereupon Edward Kenway killed 2 Templars sent to capture the Sage, the men Burgess and Cockram, thus earning Roberts' full trust. So after this stream is finished, I'll be continuing my playthrough of Brotherhood with the Italian language.
Clews down! Catch some wind!
Man
As much sail as you can!
We ride the wind, for all she's worth!
To you, Spanish ladies, farewell and adieu. To you, ladies of Spain, for we received orders for to sail for old England, and we may never see you, fair ladies, again. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas.
Douse the gallants and rocks!
Soundings in the channel of old England.
Royals and tops! Mains out! Let...
We hove our ship to with the wind from southwest. We hove our ship to deep soundings to take. 'Twas 45 fathoms with a white sandy bottom. So we squared our main yard and up channel did steer. We rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas, and we'll make soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. Now let every man drink off his full bumper. Now let every man drink off his full glass. We'll drink and be jolly and drown melancholy. And here's to the health of each true-hearted lass. We'll
Douse all but me!
like true British sailors. We'll
Stunsails! Let's
roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues.
Yep.
Even though this playthrough is part of celebrating Black Flag's 10th anniversary, it's going to bleed over into next year, because the point in the story where I'm going to end the stream today will be 4 months of time passing. And so I'm going to wait 4 months in real life before doing the next stream for this playthrough. So that'll put us into next year to finish off the playthrough. However, I will be doing more playthroughs of Black Flag before the year is out, though.
I'll have 'em bring up more things.
Ah, Captain Kenway. Shall we use your ship for this next scheme or mine?
I'd first hear the details before deciding.
Oh, it's a small gambit. This fount of information has just told me that a nearby galleon contains the treasure I seek. For his sake, I hope he's right.
You've thought this plan through?
Indeed. Using this man, we'll acquire a Portuguese flag, which will get us as close to our target as possible. It's a very simple idea, if you follow my orders to the letter.
The jackdaw, then.
Excellent.
Hello there, Shillerlock. Welcome on in. Good morning to you as well. Things are going really good. How about yourself? This current playthrough that I'm doing, the unique one, the last stream I did for it was 2 months ago. I'm doing a playthrough of this game where when a character says to meet Edward in a certain amount of time, in real life, I'm actually waiting that amount of time. And the only exception is going to be when we get to the point in the story where there's a 4-month time jump. I'm actually going to end the stream when that cutscene plays, or starts rather, exit back to the main menu, and then return to this playthrough 4 months later. But there will be more playthroughs of Black Flag though before the year's out. This playthrough is like a parallel playthrough that is happening with the other ones I'm doing to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary. You're doing good, Shillerlock? That's excellent. That's really good to hear, especially too, being the weekend.
We're underway, Roberts. So what's your plan?
The flagship of this fleet is transporting a valuable treasure in a large chest. Crystal phials filled with blood. You may remember.
We're chasing drams of blood. Is that all?
I asked you to follow my instructions to the letter, Captain, but I did not give you leave to question why. I want those blood vials intact, and if that does not happen, we part as enemies. Do you understand?
I'll try to, aye.
Nice sound effects from the crew. This is true, Shillalog. Yes. You're not wrong there.
Loose the mains.
Especially with this playthrough. Be 4 months of waiting before we do that next part from there.
Here's the thing for us, Captain. You see that ship here? We'll need its flag for this ruse to work.
If I can steal their flag without disturbing so much as a flea, I'll do it.
By all means, try. Commissa Falag.
Oh, saudações, cavalheiros! E que Deus abençoe ao rei Dom João.
Que Deus o guarde e proteja, senhor. Como se encontra nesta noite tão formosa?
Muito bem, obrigado. Sou um pequeno passeio entre as rotas que este pastor tem. De boa forma. Está tudo em ordem por enquanto?
Sim, senhor. Tudo em ordem, senhor. Estamos apenas à espera que o nosso navio almirante seja reabastecido antes de zarparmos. Ah! E julgo que um dos nossos navios mercantes da nossa frota necessita de um novo mastro. Há homens em terra neste momento em busca de uma árvore que sirva a tal propósito.
Têm mercadores entre vós? Não? Quantos chuvas serão?
Compõem a maior parte da nossa frota, senhor. Dos nossos 42 navios, diria que mais de 2/3 são embarcações mercantis.
Um número considerável. Nesse caso, não duvido que estejam com receio dos piratas. Não!
Sim, senhor, exatamente. Daí as nossas precauções. Com tantos piratas nestas águas, esta frota necessita de bastante proteção. Não é uma tarefa leve guardar quase 3 dúzias de navios.
Imagino que não.
Peço perdão, senhor, mas não estou a reconhecer o seu navio. Nem sequer transporta a bandeira do rei.
Sim, pois. Falando de piratas, este perigo foi retirado a um bando desses patinhos há escassos dias. Ainda não tivemos oportunidade para o reparar.
Excelente trabalho, senhor.
Foi um prazer falar consigo, jovem. Entregue os meus cumprimentos ao seu capitão.
Certo, senhor. Ele de momento está a dormir. Vai lamentar não ter oportunidade para falar consigo.
É uma pena. Até à próxima. E que Deus nos abençoe.
You got the flag?
Aye, and we're flying it now. This should do nicely.
I'll keep my distance. Slow and steady.
Aye. The flag we stole won't protect us from eyes that pry too long.
Por favor, senhor. Imploro-lhe que considere aquilo que está prestes a fazer.
Now é possível.
What's he whinging about?
He's not whinging. He's ecstatic.
Trim to. Catch the wind. Ease the trim, reef tops, loose the stunsails. Come off the wind somewhat. More sail, all we've got. Clew up, shorten sail.
Up ahead! They're unloading something from that ship!
Could that be our prize? Perhaps you should go ashore, Captain Kenway. Find that chest, and if it contains the prize I seek, bring it here. We'll tell this lot we're a ship right with trade. They'll not come near them unless they catch their death.
Odmore! Podemos falar com o capitão do navio?
Olá, olá! É o próprio! Peço perdão pela minha resposta brusca. Sei ter mais notícias para transmitir. É possível que estamos encerrados pela peste.
O quê? A peste? Por Deus! Como foi isto acontecer?
Imagino que terá sido mercadoria infectada. Nos deixarem em paz, enquanto encontraremos uma forma de organizar uma quarentena para evitar esse contágio.
Certo, senhor. Nós transmitimos a mensagem.
Ouvi uma história sobre um espanhol que veio visitar o nosso almirante. Cá, para mim, era uma traição.
Sim, ouvi dizer que se chamava Torres. Tempos estranhos estes em que um espanhol pode acontece um que não se bate de guerra.
Por muito que amaldiçoe a marinha, a verdade é que nos faz bem à disciplina. Um convés deve ser organizado, e tão limpo como o rabo de uma baleia. Por isso não é por rancor que o capitão nos coloca a esfregá-lo. É senso comum.
The chest they hauled ashore was full of empty vials. Where's our Portuguese captain?
He had outlived his usefulness.
Where is he?
Sleeping soundly at the bottom of the sea.
How many men must we kill for a simple prize?
As many as drift into our path.
Let's get moving.
Look on that, Captain. Men who ran the same gauntlet and lost their way.
We're made of sterner stuff, are they?
How often have those been a sailor's last words, I wonder?
Later on, Roberts says that mockingly to Edward, being made of sterner stuff.
Ease the trim, reef tops. Trim to, catch the wind. Come off the wind somewhat. Loose the mains.
Our treasure must be aboard that galleon. Why don't you take the ship itself and save us a bit of time?
Aye, that's the way I'd play it.
I can bring the jackdaw closer, but those lookouts will be a problem.
Well spotted. I'll clear them off first.
Estou cansado desta rotina. E também não estou ansioso pela viagem de volta a Lisboa.
Ouviste falar do que aconteceu àqueles piratas britânicos em Nassau? Dom Jorge enviou um dos seus homens para os tirar de lá. E parece que ele fez um bom trabalho.
Alright, come on then. Let's fight.
Tenho vergonha em dizer que esta é uma bela noite. E tem esse... É a tripulação de Estibórdio que está a fazer o tour nesta noite? Ou foste tu ontem? Por Deus, estou a perder a conta aos dias.
Apanha-o! Não te podes jogar as cartas no convés!
O que passa aqui?
We've been spotted. Took them long enough.
To quarters all, man the cannons! Every last hand!
On your command, Captain! Let's hear the roar of this beast!
Get the mains free!
Fire! Fight for what is owed you, lads! Fire!
It's all exposed! Take the fire!
Reloaded! Nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face! Have these eyes! Make noise, sir! Down to the drink! Fancy a wee swim, do you? Fire!
It's all exposed! Take the shot!
Give the order, sir! No mercy for the... Enemy fire! Bulkhead's gone to splinters!
Fire! There's a good shot to cripple us! On your mark, Captain! Fire!
Ha! They're on the bowline to head!
Close up! Eat her sticks! Fire!
Down to the drink!
She's vulnerable there, Captain!
Oh, hey! We're ready, sir!
Unfurl mains, let's move! Reef the topsails and gallants! Loose and trim to! Shroud it all on! Reef in all tops! wind!
When Bartholomew Roberts says, "There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face," that's a direct quoting reference to The Secret of Monkey Island. The villain, the ghost pirate LeChuck, says that at one point in the game. There's also another Secret of Monkey Island reference. There's a target called Mancomb Seepgood, which is a name that gets used in Secret of Monkey Island when Guybrush Threepwood speaks to a pirate who makes fun of his name. If you ask him what his name is, he'll say Mancomb Seepgood.
Get them aloft! Down, sword!
Here's my prize. Ah, the Templars have been busy, I see. Lawrence Prince's blood. Useless now. Woods Rogers, Ben Hornigold, even Torres himself. Small quantities kept for a special purpose.
You must take me to the observatory, Roberts. I need to know what it is.
To what end, eh? Will you sell it from under my nose? Or work with me and use it to bolster our gain?
Whatever improves my lot in life.
How ridiculous. A merry life and a short one, that's my motto. It's all the optimism I can muster. All right, Captain Kenway. You've earned a look.
Get them!
Solid Brown, she's the gal for me.
Hey! We'll heave him up and away we'll go.
Wavy Susiana,
We'll heave him up and away we'll go.
we're all bound over the mountain.
We'll heave him up from down below.
Wavy Susiana,
For that is where the cocks do crow.
we're all bound over the mountain.
And if we drown while we are young,
Wavy Susiana,
it's better to drown than to wait to be hung.
we're all bound over the mountain.
Oh, growl ye may, but go ye must.
Wavy Susiana,
If you growl too hard, your head they'll bust.
we're all bound over the mountain.
Up socks, you cocks, and her 2 blocks,
Wavy Susiana,
and go below to your old ditty box.
we're all bound over the mountain.
Oh, rock and shake her one more drag.
Wavy Susiana.
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize of all.
I feel nothing but a hot wind in my ears, Captain.
Come on, man. When we take this treasure, we'll be set for life, all of us. 10 times over.
As you wish.
Ahoy, Roberts! We'll cast anchor and meet ashore.
You were followed, Captain Kenway. How long for, I wonder?
It's Hornigold!
Burn and flay that turncoat.
Deal with your old friend in haste, Captain, before I regret my favor to you.
Captain, think carefully about what you mean to do here.
What are you grousing about, Addy? It's Ben Hornigold, come to kill us out there.
Aye, and the traitor needs to die. But what then? Can you say with certainty that you deserve the observatory more than he and his Templars?
No, I can't, and I don't care to try. But if you've a better idea, by all means, tell me.
Forget working with Roberts. Tell the assassins. Bring them here and let them protect this place.
Aye, I'll bring them here. If they're willing to pay me a good sum for it.
We'll have a hard fight if Hornigold draws us any deeper into this fog. We're nearing the Devil's Backbone.
You mean them crags that look like the backbone of a beast?
Aye. El Espinazo del Diablo, the Spaniards call it.
More sail! All sail!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
Haul in the stunsails! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Unfurl aloft! Man your
Trim the yards off the wind!
Loose tops and royals!
Hostile warship closing! Frigates! Royal Navy! They're all alone! Take some damage here! Fire! Before explodes, take the shots up! Fire!
Haul in the stunsails! Fire!
Look, Captain, a well-placed shot down!
Fire!
Await at the
Ready before you, sir! Clews down! Catch some wind! Haul down and clew up!
Hold that blow! Trim to! Fill those sails! We're clear, Captain.
With trouble blowing in!
Do you hear the news?
Warship incoming, Captain!
Incoming fire!
There's sir! Good shot to triple up!
Carefully, don't run us aground.
On your mark, Captain! We've been hit! Fire!
Brace! We're gonna hit 'em!
Fire! Fire!
Take a shot! Right there, sir!
I will be coming back.
Captain overboard!
Halt!
Quicker! Idiots trying to
Stand
lose
still.
us.
We'll get him, lads!
We told you to stop! Take initiative!
Truly made of cabbage trees.
We told you to
Clear shot.
There! Get him!
You there!
Stop. Stay with him. He won't get far.
Hold you!
The mighty piss poor Satan's back there, lads. If we live out this day, by God, I'm playing every last bitch of you.
Clear shot.
Steady up! And keep your backs together, lads. This fight ain't over.
You there! Hold! Stay right there! I'll enjoy this, I will. Look, there! Get in! Fish in a barrel, mates.
I know this bastard, and I've seen what he can do. He'll be after me, sure as I'm standing here. Hold your ground, and be ready for anything.
Give me sight.
Bring on, lads!
Ah! You could have been a man who stood for something.
But you've a killer's heart now. With nothing but metal to show for all your blunders.
Damn sight better than you, Ben. The heart of a traitor who thinks himself better than his mates.
Aye, and proven true. What have you done since Nassau fell, huh? Nothing but murder and mayhem.
You threw in with the very kind we once hated!
No! These Templars are different. I wish you could see that. But if you continue on your present course, you'll find you're the only one walking it. With the gallows at its end.
It may be. But now the world has one less snake in it. And that's enough for me.
Very powerful line there from Edward. Hey there, Harbinger. Thanks for leaving the lurk.
Loose!
Whiskey is the life of man. Whiskey, Johnny. Oh, whiskey is the life of man. Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. I drink whiskey when I can. Whiskey, Johnny. I'll drink it out of an old tin can. Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. Whiskey gave me a broken nose. Whiskey, Johnny. Whiskey made me pawn my clothes. Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. Whiskey drove me around Cape Horn. Whiskey, Johnny. It was many a month when I was gone. Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. I thought I heard the old man say,
there he goes!
Whiskey, Johnny, I'll treat my crew in a decent way. Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. A glass of grog for every man. Whiskey,
Douse all but me!
Johnny, and a bottle for the shanty man.
Is that pirate hunter dead?
Aye, by my own hand. Why is it you alone can find what so many want?
I was born with memories of this place. Memories of another time entirely, I think. Like another life I've already led.
Curse you for a lurch, man, and speak some sense.
Not today. After you, Captain. The path ahead is dangerous. The men native to this land will put up a fight, Edward. Are you willing to push back if necessary, huh? To kill if needed?
You'll hear from me soon.
Why did you shoot the dude on the ground, Edward? What? Like, yeah, I know you can actually attack an enemy that's on the ground like that, but I don't know why Edward shot the dude who was already taken care of.
Stay close. Fall in.
I don't know why it wasn't a stealth kill, considering he didn't know I was there. It's a bit bullshit. That should have been a stealth kill.
Let's get going.
Is this the observatory? All this?
Aye. An almost sacred place. All it needs is a drop of my blood.
And the door opens after almost 80,000 years.
Jesus, Roberts! Have you gone mad?
Quite the contrary, Edward. These wags would have gone mad at seeing what lies beyond this gate. But you... I suspect you're made of sterner stuff. Now, pick up that chest and carry it hither. Dirty and decrepit. Not quite as I remember, but it has been over 80 millennia.
Ah, rot. That's impossible.
Step as if on thin ice, Captain. I must say I'm quite taken by this new vocation of mine. And it may amuse you to know that I have authored my own articles of conduct.
A creed of your own, eh?
To keep the peace, yes. I forbid all gambling upon the deck, for instance, for it leads to more conflict than camaraderie. Desertion during battle is forbidden. And I require that all men keep their pieces and cutlasses clean and fit for service at all times.
Sensible.
And punishable by death if disobeyed.
Well, that's a step further than I'd go. Look at this place.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Aye. It's like something out of a fairy tale, or one of them old poems.
There were many stories about this place once. Tales that turned into rumors and again into legend. The inevitable process of facts becoming fictions before fading away entirely.
More blood vials.
Yes. These cubes contain the blood of an old and ancient people. A wonderful race in their time.
The more you talk, man, the less I understand.
I don't expect you to. Only remember this. The blood in those files is not worth a single real to anyone anymore. It may be again one day, but not in this epoch. Here we are. Place the chest just there.
What's that noise?
Ah, yes. A security measure. Just a moment. There we are.
So what is this place?
Think of it as a large spyglass, such as we sailors carry. A device capable of seeing great distances.
This is bloody witchcraft.
No, this is Mr. Jack Rackham, somewhere in the world at this moment.
NASA? Well, this is happening right now. We're seeing through his eyes.
Aye.
I don't know, Jim. I haven't the faintest idea how to pilot a ship. That ain't work a woman does.
Tosh. I've seen a score of ladies who can reef a sail and spin a capstan.
And would you teach me to fight? With a cutlass, like? And maybe handle a pistol?
All that and more. But you have to want it and work for it. There's no stumbling into true success.
Hey, lad! That's my lass you're making love to. You lay off, or I'll catch ya.
Up your ass, Rackham. Lad's the last thing you should be calling me.
Oh, is that right, is it? Lad?
A curious bunch. Let's try another. Governor Woodes Rogers.
You have a bold idea, but I must think it carefully through.
A simple pledge of loyalty is all you need suggest to the House of Commons. An oath, a gesture, and a simple ceremonial dram of blood taken from the finger. That's all.
The ministers may give me trouble, but it should be easy enough to convince the House of Lords. They do adore an excess of pomp and circumstance.
Exactly. Tell them it's a show of fealty to the king against those revolting Jacobites.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, these Templars.
The crucial detail is the blood. You must get a sample from each man. We want to be ready when we find the observatory.
Agreed.
A precious tool, you see. Sorcery, that's what it is.
Not so! Every mechanism that gives this device its light is a true and physical thing. Ancient, yes, but nothing supernatural or strange.
We'll be masters of the ocean with that.
Oh, such ambition. There is nothing in my code about loyalty, boy. You played your role, but our partnership is done! You're a dead man, Roberts!
Betrayal! Okay, so this is going to be a short stream because we're soon going to be getting to the point where there's a time jump of 4 months. And that's where I'll end the stream, and then 4 months from today, I'll resume it.
Roberts!
Split you in twain!
Oh, your jackdaw's flown, Edward. Eh? That's the beauty of a democracy. The many outvote the one. Oh, you could sail with me, but with a temper as hot as yours, I fear you'd burn us all to cinders. Luckily, I know the king's bounty on your head is a large one, and I intend to collect. Have you
Have you ever seen the inside of a Jamaican prison, boy? Have you?
Imagine waking up with someone smiling at you like that. Got a very creepy smile there.
Hello? How are you? If you're anxious, that'll pass. It's the midazolam. I'm sorry about this, but we've had so many security breaches, we were forced to take drastic action, and Olivier is missing. He left for Chicago 2 days ago, but no one's seen him since. I know this seems excessive, but with our high-level security clearance, we have an obligation to our shareholders. Rest assured, we will compensate you when the hacker is found. So get some rest, okay? And if you're up to it, maybe capture some more footage? You're doing amazing work. I can't wait to show you the work we've been doing with your stuff. Take care.
So, they tossed you in the bunker. Nice. Those Templars upstairs aren't taking any chances. I think we need to erase all the dirt they might have on you. Did you hear that? I think I just gave you level 3 security clearance. Now, head to the security room and use the cameras to watch the door to the server farm. Unfortunately, Melanie's in there now, so when I escort her out, that's when you make your move. I'd wipe these servers myself, but as the head of IT, I'd be a suspect. It has to be someone they've already locked up.
Hey there, Stan.
Templars. They run our lives, you know. They decide elections, they control various capital markets, and they inject us with little microchips to track our movements and read our thoughts. It's all very scary.
Indeed. Who killed Olivier? I don't know. It's a question that...
Alright, listen. I'm entering the server room now. When you see us leave, get in there.
often pierces my mind. Watch! Dogs! But yeah, not sure, Stan, who killed Olivier Garneau. They have to be pretty foxy and cunning. And vigilante. Oh, wrong button.
There's no need for you to be down here by yourself, Miss LeMay. My team will handle the investigation.
But you need an extra set of eyes on this thing, John. We don't even know when the hackers broke in. It could take weeks to go through this data.
One, at most.
Still too long. I can't keep my team locked up for a week.
Legally, you can. It's what they signed up for, even if they didn't read their contracts.
Yes, of course. I just hate the idea. So what's the next step?
My team is processing the data now. We'll start sifting through it tonight. Scout's honor. Coffee's on me, okay?
All right. I ditched her at the coffee stand. Find a server containing the network logs. Since I have a record of each and every one of your hacks, we'll just search for the timestamps on those and turn that data into something harmless. Easy as that. Here we are. Beautiful. I'll update your communicator one more time. A little program I cooked up just for this purpose. There we go. I think that worked. Try it out.
The dawn of the deadly 18th century. Rogues and sailors band together to live their lives by the sword. With no laws or morals, no gods, and no fear. Only betrayal, mutiny, cruelty, and debauchery. There is plunder to be found on golden beaches. Will you risk life and soul to fight the pirates of nightmares? Benjamin Hornigold, Calico Jack, Charles Vane, and Blackbeard?
I can feel you, Cypher. Feel, but hardly touch. Signal is still too weak, and I am spread thin. Unfocused, like static and fog. Lingering in networks and nodes, the nervous system of the world.
Can you hear?
Perhaps the temple was opened too soon, but this was not by choice. The cataclysm pushed all doubt aside. We bless poor Desmond, who gave his life so that you, the children of our labors, would live on, to fulfill your purpose in ours, in mine. But now is not the time. My strength is not sufficient to inhabit an organic vessel. There is more work to do. More samples to acquire. More artifacts to find before my will can obtain.
What's happening? Tell me!
Make me whole again, my children. My instruments. Bring me forth to fulfill your purpose.
Tell me! No, no, no! Something's wrong! God damn it! She should be here! Now! Living in that goddamned head of yours! Fuck, 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 fuck! Why did she spare you? Why are you still here?
One false move, and I will Second Amendment your brains all over this drug. Hey there, Mr. Goatee. Welcome on in, dude. What's that actually from? Thanks for redeeming the Arnie impression. Hey there, Kenway. Welcome on in, dude. Ash vs. Evil Dead TV series. Yeah, I've only seen the first 2 seasons and only once, so I don't really remember too much dialogue stuff. I wish they made a video game out of that. It would have been cool to have a 3-player side-scrolling beat 'em up, shoot 'em up, hack and slash, retro style game based on Ash vs. Evil Dead.
A letter for... Wait. Where's the train? Precious? Gollum. Gollum, Gollum.
Kenway, finally the time has come. It sure has, and soon the stream's going to end because we're going to get to the point where there'll be a 4-month time jump, and that's where I'm going to end the stream, and then 4 months from today I'm going to come back and finish the game off. It's the only exception that I'm making for this playthrough because a character doesn't tell Edward to meet them in 4 months' time. But this is the only exception. I'm going to wait 4 months of real time for the time jumps. Yeah, exactly, Kenway. Exactly. 4 more months later. Thank you so much, Zereth, for redeeming the Gollum impression, by the way. How's things going for you?
The charges, sir, I'll hear them again.
My lord, His Majesty's court contends that the defendants, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, did piratically, feloniously, and in an hostile manner attack, engage, and take 7 certain fishing boats. Secondly, this court contends that the defendants lurked upon the high seas and did set upon, shoot at, and take 2 certain merchant sloops, thus putting the captains and their crews in corporeal fear of their lives.
Edward James Kenway, born of motley parentage in Swansea, to an English father and Welsh mother. Married at 18 to Miss Caroline Scott, now estranged.
She's a beautiful woman, I am told, but not at all well these days.
If you touch her, you bastards, I'll...
Quite a surprise finding you here rotting in a Jamaican prison. We heard rumors that you had taken up with the pirate Roberts.
If you know the observatory's location, tell us now, and you'll be out of here in a flash.
Rogers can hold these British hounds at bay, for a time. But this will be your fate if you fail to cooperate.
You, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, are to go from hence to the place from whence you came, and from thence to the place of execution, where you shall be severally hanged by the neck, till you are severally dead, dead, dead!
Oh, Ross!
May God in his infinite mercy be merciful to each of your souls!
We're pregnant! Do you all hear that?
What the devil did she say?
They plead their bellies, my lord.
Aye, you can't hang a woman quick with child, can ye?
Quiet! Quiet! If what you claim is true, then your executions will be stayed, but only until your terms are up.
Then I'll be up the duff the next time you come knocking.
Remove them!
Now it's going to go 4 months later. When it says it literally on the screen.
What's your
4
name?
months later. And that is where we're going to end this stream. Going to pick this up 4 months from now. No joke. Just want to check something though. To see what happens when I reload and where it puts me. Yep. Alrighty then, so this is where I'm going to end the unique playthrough stream. This stream was 2 months after the last one for this playthrough, and then the next one's going to be 4 months from now. So I'll just work out the exact date. Zereth, you had a bit of a flare-up, but think things are settling. Well, I hope so, Zereth, for sure, especially having a flare-up happen. Hey there, Ryu. Welcome on in, dude. Tech and Zera, thank you so much for the GGs. Oh, that's okay, Ryu. I'll still be streaming though. I wanted to do this stream first, but I'll be jumping back into Brotherhood to finish that playthrough off after this stream ends. Yeah, Zereth, Legasp. This is true. Alrighty then, so I'll just lock in the next date. Alrighty then, so 4 months from today will be the 6th of January next year. Now that I've worked that out, I can update things in the message. Alright, next unique playthrough stream will be the 6th of January 2024. Just edit the command as well. Boom. And put that there. Alrighty then. So there we go. For the playthrough up until this point, I've only done a time jump in real life when a character said to Edward, hey, meet me in 2 months' time. I'm making an exception on this part where it says in text on the screen 4 months later. I didn't have to, but I thought I would do that because it's doable, versus 10 years from the end of the game to the epilogue, which is not doable. So 4 months from now is when I'll be doing the next stream for this playthrough. There will be more Black Flag playthroughs before the year is out though. But as far as the unique playthrough goes, the next stream won't be until January the 6th. Shadowlock Brotherhood is great. It really is. Be good to finish that and play with the Italian language and get that done. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to end the stream here for Black Flag's unique playthrough, and I'm going to come back with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Just want to thank everyone so much for watching this stream. I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes.